I'm done. I'm done playing. Done playing with them guys. Done playing. They want to demonetize and do other things. Excuse me. They want to demonetize and do other things. I'm done. I'm done. And I know they're messing with my notification, and I'm going to show y'all in. So I know this upload is going to get the views when it comes up. So on Instagram, if live kicks in, it kicks in. But I'm going to read to my Instagram followers. Doesn't matter how many of you. I'm going to read to my Instagram followers exactly with Panama, a.k.a. at Little Panamero, our entire discussion. I'm done. This is me speaking. Why do we have so much tension? Our beef was a while ago. What do you want from the Czarr? You are no longer in the discussion, and Dom is live, and I talked on the phone already. What's the deal? Why you couldn't just keep it real with me? Victor saying the N-word like it's water. I caught him saying the N-word all over his Instagram like it was nothing. I called him out on it. I told him, don't let me hear you saying some stuff like that. That's ridiculous. He laughed. He laughed. How do you respect that? I said from the jump I didn't implicate you, and you're saying all of that about me. You're lying. You didn't talk to Dom over the phone. I didn't. Dom, did I? You started this, putting strange users, Little Panamero and Victor, in your titles for views. What views do you get? You get no views. Your name ain't buzzing. That's not even how tagging works. You're nobodies. You don't bring the views. You don't do anything views come in from. Somebody that has a YouTube, go to Explore. Type in Panama, Little Panamero, and see what comes up. It'll show you how many views it gets. You definitely started this by calling us liars and paid crisis actors. When did I call you a paid crisis actor? When? Does anyone have any footage of me saying for sure they're paid crisis actors? I said allegedly someone said that. And that was just recently. This message is months and months and months and months ago. Meanwhile, who are you? Some random 1,000 miles away. No, it's more than 1,000, dummy. You don't know what we went through. I don't know what you went through. What'd you go through? You're alive, riding to the hospital, talking to your friend about it. What'd you go through? Protecting Victor and then him retracting the statement on your live that had all my commenters in it, I might add. What'd you go through? No, what? Somebody tell me what she went through. Let me keep reading this. Dom follows me, not you. Dom follows me, not you. Dom follows me. That's what this is about. Him following you. Let's keep reading because that's just stupid. Everyone knows you're crazy by now. Everyone knows I'm crazy. Everyone. They know for sure I'm crazy. Oh, he gotta be crazy. Listen to what she's saying. No proof. This sounds like someone trying to discredit someone. I want you to admit to your viewers that my friend Victor and I told the truth about what we saw. It's objective questioning. What misinformation? No proof. Here's the key thing. I want you to admit your viewers that Victor and I told the truth. Bam. That's what the goal is. You want me to co-sign you. It's beyond disrespectful for you to keep up the confusion. Yes, those 4 goons did it. She's calling them goons off the rip. Do you know them in real life? Do you know they have families? Or do you even care? It's beyond disrespectful to keep up the confusion. Yes, those 4 goons did it. No, we are not and never were paid a cent over this boy's death. You don't know anything about it, so stop talking like you do. Why is your emphasis? I never said you were paid. I said you were faking. You weren't really doing some of the things you said you were. Did I say you keep mentioning the money part? Do you see how fake that is? You keep mentioning the money part. You keep talking about money. I've been left money. Matter of fact, the only money I spoke on was what the suspects allegedly got that they wrote in the report. Does anyone else see how weird this is? Let's keep going. I had 2 accounts since I was 14. I'm not going to say it because she said her name. Her real name account and the Van Pansy. I'm not, and everybody saw you were talking crazy. I'm not making any more to keep fighting in your comments. And you still did. Anybody else you see agreeing with me is doing so of their own accord. Really? Because the funny thing is, you were in some of their DMs. Fact. I go on IG Live and 2 days later, you're talking about it. Get a life, bro. I never saw your IG Live. You kept hopping in our comments saying, leave my friends alone. Leave them alone. Let them be. Stop talking about it. Threatening. Now, she starts this off saying threatening. What threats have I made? I could go to my messages and show threats people directly around you were trying to make. But that's another discussion. Threatening to release my tweets, not releasing it. Reading them right now. I'm reading it verbatim right now. And I have you saying that. They're literally on my Twitter. Why? Oh, why you think? Because you claimed you knew what happened. Is she slow? Is she slow with it? And when I say slow, I don't mean mentally challenged. Is she that slow in thinking to strategy to believe that this makes any sense? You're a crazy A-word old man and a fake X fan. So you're a real fan? If you represent a real fan, we would never be the same. I could never have someone when I leave riding around on live lying, saying a friend picked them up, just lying around the situation. You could show up to the hospital. When was the last show you showed up to? She's saying everything she is. Do you get that? Here's what I said. Watch the words. I'm telling you, slander against me, spoken to strangers or others altogether, will make me show evidence of my honesty. Okay? Procure your whole A-word evidence and release my already public tweets. They're already public. Why do I got to release it? Do you see what I'm saying? Think of the logic. You say crazy, this is me. You say crazy this, crazy that, and literally send grown men to say things off beat to me. That's a fact. What did I just say? That there were other words used in choice messages and comments that I never said. Listen to what she says. No one cares. Exactly. That describes who you are. No one cares. You, sir, need a hobby. This is the hobby. Why are you worried about what I'm doing? Am I missing something? Am I missing something? Am I really missing something? I will, this is what I say, I will release what I must. She says in reply, I haven't sent anyone. So when you wait till after I say I will release what I must, and then you say, I haven't sent anyone. And here's what I said. And YouTube is just that. Releasing what I must, and YouTube is just that, as I have been doing. They see how crazy you are and say what they want. You say what you want. I reply, so move on with your life. Move on. I tell her that video is last week's news. Keep it moving. She came back a week later. And I only said this because she would not get out the comments. She made account after account after account after account after account after account, continually saying slander as in the old A-word man all the time. Now get this. Here's where I want to listen. Here's the cake right here. You guys need to hear this part. I want you to think about this. Now, I read verbatim what was said today. Okay? Verbatim. Listen to what she says. Keep Czarr and his mom and me and my friends out your mouth. When am I mentioning these people in a way to keep them out their mouth? Who are you to make these demands? Think about that. She's immediately changing it from her to these other people. Talk about the next, basically saying talk about the next case, because that word gets demonetized here for somewhere. And then she called me that word hog. Here's what I say. Don't speak for Cleo. Speak for yourself. Keep it pushing. Now I done told you. Period. I'm done telling you this. Don't speak for them either. You don't know them. I have 300 something videos. When have I spoken for them if they aren't doing what I'm doing, speaking about something? What kind of sense does that make? Can someone make some sense to me? When am I speaking for them? I told her, I done told you about 4 times now, which is the least. Don't be all fake. Oh, I'm seeking justice for Czarr. That's your opinion. Do you see how she's forcing her opinion on me, her perceptions on me? Last live stream, I just told you about this. This is what they do. When you never gave a F about him until he's died. How do you know that? Did you not listen to songs? Did you not? Here's all I could reply. You're so stupid. That's all I could say. She's forcing her opinion and thoughts on me to build the perception and think to, you know how people tell you to think what you believe in to a reality? She's thinking me to a reality she wants to create. That is untrue. I know for a fact you weren't on the phone with Dom. That's a pathetic lie. Dom, were we not talking at the phone? Did I not personally message you what she sent me? This is October 8th. Now think, this is October. How does she know? She's trying to speak her delusion to reality. Here's what I reply. It's the same thinking I'm thinking now. I mean, unbelievably silly. That's all I could say to her. What's the area code? What state is Dom in? You're a faker. Now, before me and her spoke, she was trying to say you weren't on the phone with him just now. No, I wasn't. I was on the phone with someone else. I wasn't on the phone with Dom. A lot of laughs. Keep it pushing. And now you have confirmed some things I heard. Here's what I heard about you. That you're a weird person. That you're very, let's say, alleged self-absorbed to the point you narrate a lot of things to people the way you feel they should be instead of how they actually are. I heard that. Matter of fact, I heard you were slanderous, as you were to my commenters and I, to both of us. You were trying to tell me I was slandering as if Panama wasn't a famous rock band and that was your real name. I didn't read here. You see how delusional people are? Why do we have so much tension? Our beef was a while ago. What do you want? She basically reposted what I said. I said, please keep it moving. So you didn't say that? You're really crazy. Wow. No, I was responding because openly on Twitter, you were retweeting here. You're retweeting my government name repeatedly. And I'm asking you, why so much tension? Our beef was a while ago. What do you want from me? You're no longer in the discussion. Does someone get why I would ask that up front? If I was on here retweeting her government, would she not say something? You didn't talk to Dom on the phone, dude. Dom, if you're watching this, which sometime you probably will, do you see the delusion? She's telling me we didn't talk on the phone. She's telling me, yelling that at me. You don't have to believe it. I absolutely did, dummy. And we spoke about real things. I don't release numbers like a crab, so you won't ever know. Keep spreading gossip and things you heard from, get this, commenter, she's talking to you. Keep spreading gossip and things you heard from old ladies and mothers of 40-year-olds and bored nurses on the internet. Is that what y'all are? She's back with the slander I addressed her in the first place for. But yes, I spoke on your idol. I don't care what you believe. He's your idol. That's why you want to be him so bad. Now it's not that I never spoke to him. You want to be him. Where does common sense and consciousness come in with this woman? Can someone tell me when smart becomes a term for her? He's just my friend. You don't live nowhere near him. You don't know him like that. He's my friend. He's just my friend. That's why he follows me here. That's what it's about. She's worried about who gives her attention. You just showed you're an attention seeker. That's what this is about. You want attention. I reply, so from here on, you can behave yourself or get blocked. Tell me, after someone said all this, I'm still willing to let her stay. I haven't even blocked her at this point. You can't even edit your videos properly. Back with the slander. See, when someone continually does things like this, not only does it show me you're suspect in nature, but you have an alleged motive that is undisclosed in this entire situation. Yay or nay? You told me you were getting threats. I can go read those if you want me to. Did you say that or not? So you feel so threatened that you got to come at me. My reply, LOL, no. All you could do is film yourself vertically on your Android. Did I not do horizontal? Does she not know it's just turning the phone sideways? What's wrong with her? Back with the slander. I let her know I'm my own icon. Can't even edit in your pictures or videos like a real YouTuber would. Back with the slander. You are a broke fraud. You don't even know me. You don't know my pockets. You don't know what I have. You don't know me. I don't know you. LOL. No, it's not. I can get a camera. I got one. I have a camcorder for future use. What's wrong with her? And I feel sorry for you. Why? Why? Here's what I'm still being respectful. Get me? I'm still being respectful. It's a model. Something business-wise you know nothing about. I don't edit at all. I don't. I don't want to do what everyone else does, which I don't. I have a time and a place when I do things. Yeah, that's why your videos look bad and your viewers can't even hear you half the time. In total, out of 300 videos, there's maybe 10 videos they said it, and the wind was in the background. It was weather-related occurrences. I can buy software and all that. Cheap A-word videos. Slander. Again, slandering me. And if you don't know the slander is an underlying term used when speaking of defamation and defamatory things. Here's what I reply. They can when I'm not flying, LOL. And that was me making a joke about being in the car making videos. LMFAO, I said. You're hilarious. Because you were. I was laughing at you. Whatever, dude. Keep on being a conspiracy winner. Duck loser. And this is a person we're supposed to respect and believe is credible and truthful and stands for something. That's what we're supposed to believe. That's what we're supposed to believe. That's who's someone that hops in a DM and tells the truth. Hold on. It's just getting to the good parts. Here's what I say. You gotta drive any man that loves you crazy. You're too funny. Creep. My videos are what they are. No one cares to be perfect. And you gave me an even better topic just now. Thank you. Do you want commenter recognition for it? I'm still willing to respect you. This insane rambling of a lonely, broke man. How if you block me from commenting? I blocked one of your accounts. You came on with another one at this time that was still able to do things. Here's what I reply. Admit it. You just want to be a part of the wave so bad. That's all I can get attention from them. It's not a wave. I'm a part of Dom's wave, which actually has real views. What's a fake view? What's a fake view? You slander. You don't know how to state an opinion without slandering others. Can anyone co-sign that? Can anyone co-sign that for me? Can anyone co-sign that for me? Does anyone else see that? Does anyone else see that? Does anyone else see that? There was slander throughout this whole thing. That's all I got was slander. Your S word is like 300 views, and all of them are your same old D-S-ing, talking about grab some wine. Lame. It's grab a drink movement. You see how they turn and twist things? Oh, you're so fake. Oh, you're so fake. You twist and turn everything. You twist and turn everything. Real views, human beings watch videos. Yay or nay? I'd appreciate it if you were never talked about me again, to be honest. You keep making videos on the same stuff for months now. Just because the topic's the same doesn't make what I say the same. We're back with it. I'm gonna reread from where I was. So what you last heard me say is her part. It's not a wave. I'm a part of Dom's wave, which actually has real views. I asked, what's fake views? What is a fake view? She says she's a part of another wave that has real views. What's a fake view? I said, you slandered. You don't know how to state an opinion without slandering others. You don't. Your S word is like 300 views, and all of them are your same old D-sucking, talking about grab some wine, lame, grab a drink movement. YouTube live, I'm talking to Instagram live. It's grab a drink movement, dummy. And if you guys just joined in, rewatch it from the start. I'm giving you a verbatim message between Panama and me, in which she tried to basically expose me. I said to her, and I stayed respectful. Real views, human beings watch videos. I'd appreciate it if you never talked about me again, to be honest. You keep making videos on the same S for months now. Do I? Do I? Same topics, different content. What's hard to understand? What? That's like telling, let's use Dom as an example. That's like saying, Dom, you always do the news. Can you do something else? That's what he does. Am I crazy? Am I crazy? I am a little bit crazy. I said, LOL, GTFO. Your face been done. Do you see me out here talking about John Death every day like you do, like a stalker? Do you know what stalking means? Oh my goodness. You really do lack in mental. Stalking is something totally different. Like what the person threatening you did to you. Seeking some imaginary truth. Bro, I'm 25. My life just started. Your whole life is done. We're less than 5 years apart. That's why you resorted to doing this lame S word. You should have got married and had a family or something nice. Oh, don't worry. That's in the works. It wouldn't have had to be like this. What is it like? What is it like? Hold on, let me see. You know what this is? Do you see what type of people hit me up? The stuff they're saying. Do you co-sign this? They're slandering me, demeaning me every chance they can speak. They type disrespect. I'm not disrespecting her once. And I don't do at all. Guys, I can't make this stuff up. That's why I'm reading. So you know I'm not sitting here playing with you. You can hate me all you want. I'm not lying to you. She's creating the aura that I'm doing something I'm not. Hold on. Because, guys, I'm not doing anything she's saying. Hold on, I'm going to read it. The good part's coming. Don't miss this good part, because it's going to go on par with everything I said. It's a Van Halen song, not a band. She said that. She was correct. Oh, so you don't like the band? It's Van Halen, another classic artist nonetheless. I'm Panamanian, so my nickname is Panama. Very foreign. Never met a Panamanian girl. Nice to meet you. You are a wild one. Crazy can't call crazy crazy. I'm really normal, but okay. You're crazy for making up all that throwed S word about S word and then calling it objective investigation. It's what it is. I don't know about normal, but you have your talents, and I look forward to you achieving your goals. Respectful nonetheless. You got all these people back on the soldier kid S word when that is S word been squashed. Thanks. I guess just stop. No, I asked what did he mean by soldier. Today is what did he mean about Solomon. By now, hopefully from the series, the most important part you see is that you do not know more about it than me. And if I said what really needed said, YouTube would be freaking out. Fact. They already are shaking because of my talk now. They know I know. Fact. He's nobody. Stop giving him attention. He literally sought attention off of X death and F word up the whole reality of what happened to him. Yes, I do know way more about it than you because I was here through everything and I love that day. Did y'all miss it? Did you miss it? Let me reread it. He's nobody. Stop giving him attention. She's talking about either Soldier or Solomon. He literally sought attention off of X. So she's talking about Soldier. She literally sought attention off of X death and F up the whole reality of what happened to him. Yes, I do know way more than you because I was here through everything and I loved that day. Would you love? No, would you love? You love that day and you know more than me? Cleo, you need to give me a call. We need to talk. We spoke a little earlier. We got to talk. Now I'm mad. We got to talk. I love that day. I love that day. You said you, let me reread it if you missed it. Hit that like button. Stop playing with me. Y'all gonna stop playing with me now. Her reply, I'm gonna read it from mine. No, I asked what did he mean by soldier. Today is what did he mean about Solomon? By now, hopefully from the series, the most important part you see is that you do not know more about it than me. And if I said what really needed said on YouTube, would be freaking out. They already are shaking because of my talk now. They know I know. He's nobody. Stop giving him attention. So she's telling me to stop giving attention to Soldier because he's a nobody. He literally sought attention off of XxTentacion and F up the whole reality of what happened to him. So somehow Soldier misconstrued the reality of what happened to him. Yes, I do know way more about it than you because I was here through everything, and I loved that day. I'm crazy. Oh, I'm crazy. Y'all gonna stop playing with TheCzarr. Stop playing with me. Retweet this, repost this, tell them to watch the whole thing. I can't make this stuff up. How am I making that up? Can someone rephrase? I'm going to reread it again. Tell me how else this can be comprehended. This is me. No, I asked what did he mean by Soldier. Today, it's what did he mean about Solomon. By now, hopefully from the series, the most important part you see is that you don't know more about it than me. And if said what really needed said, YouTube would be freaking out. They already are shaking because of my talk now. They know I know. That's me speaking. Here's her reply. He's nobody. Stop giving him attention. He literally sought attention off of XxTentacion and effed up the whole reality of what happened to him. Yes, I do know way more than about you. You're saying you know more about it than me. Okay? Guys, think of all I said. She's saying she knows more than me because I was here through everything. Not through one scenario, not here and there, through everything. She was there. She was there through it all. And I loved that day. Now, think of what we're talking about. A superstar is recently deceased. He's no longer here. You were there from the start, from your live, from the hospital, Riva Motorsports, the funeral, all of that went on. But we're talking about the day he passed away. And you say, I loved that day. Loved it. Loved it. Think of what the word love means. Am I so crazy? Am I that crazy? Let me just read that part, just that one part again. I read it. I read the whole thing multiple times. Let me read just that part so it resonates with you if you have a heart in your body. She's talking about Soldier, my Soldier story, done in October. He's nobody. Stop giving him attention. He literally saw attention off of XxTentacion and F up the whole reality of what happened to him. Yes, I do know way more about it than you because I was here through everything and I loved that day. It gets deeper. I just needed you to get where we're going. Smash that like button and you're going to stop. Look at me. You're going to stop playing with TheCzarr right now. You're going to not make me out an enemy. You're going to look at what I'm looking at. Okay? It doesn't, that's just the beginning. Okay? Here's my reply. Whether you want to believe me or not at this point, why would I even waste my time lying to you? Dom and I have spoken, and he speaks with Cleo often. All facts. Listen to her reply. Listen to what she says in response after already saying, I love that day. The day he passed. What other day are you talking about? And you're one of the people right next to him that isn't even an acquaintance. No, that is just an acquaintance. You're not even an affiliate. And you love that day. Listen to the next part. I was at Riva right away. I was at the ER right after. And I was at the fan memorial all day long. I saw him in the casket. Just that part tells you the day she loved. She ignored what I said and went on about the day she loved. Sick. Bro, I will call Dom right now and ask if he talked to your crazy A-word or not. I don't need his number from you. Ben had it. That's how we did the interview, and I don't need Cleo's. Ben had it. I'm not lying to you either. You're not lying, which means you're not lying that you love that day. You want to play? There you go. How can I make this stuff up? This is the stuff that it's hard for me to not block someone because I know people that are disliking are saying things like this. Let me reread it because just in case you missed it. From the start of what she said, she's talking about Soldier Kid. He's nobody. Stop giving him attention. He literally saw attention off of X death and effed up the whole reality of what happened to him. Yes, I do know way more about it than you because I was here through everything and I love that day. My reply, whether you want to believe it or not at this point, why would I even waste time lying to you? There's her. I was at Riva right away. I was at the ER right after. And I was at the fan memorial all day long. I saw him in the casket. You're explaining the day you loved. You loved it. You didn't show up for support. You showed up because you loved it. Why? Why? Next upload. Why did she love that day? Bro, I will call Dom right now and ask him if he talked to your crazy A-word or not. I don't need his number from you. Ben had it. That's how we did the interview, and I don't need Cleo's. Ben had it. I'm not lying to you either. You're not lying to me either. You're not lying to me either. You loved that day. Let's read what you loved again. I'm not playing with you now. Now you're getting out there, and the next upload's going to be vicious. Let's talk about what she said she loved. I was at Riva right away. How did you know to go there right away? Who told you? We see you on live and y'all were talking about going to the hospital. That's questionable. We see you on live talking about going to the hospital. So if that happened at Riva, his body was transported right away. How were you there right away? Another question we're going to ask her. Now you're messing with the Czarr. I was at the ER right after. Were you? And I was at the fan memorial all day long. I saw him in a casket. That's the most gruesome part. Think of the day she said she loved. Seeing him in a casket was a lovely day. Yo, give me a second. Seeing him in a casket was a lovely day. You loved that day? You were so much that you stayed at that memorial all day long on his passing. And we had alleged news. People were dancing, drinking, having fun there. That's allegedly what we were told. Was it just you? Who else loved that day? Look at you. There's no other way to read that. Except if I was upside down. Like, how do you want me to read it? Here's my reply. For years, you have been told seeing is believing. But what you weren't taught was to see with your mind. Go ahead. Matter of fact, I want him to deny it. You're sick. Who's sick? Who's sick? Guys, I'm in the twilight zone. Who's sick? Did you just get what I read she said? My reply to that, I don't want him to tell you yes. She blocked me right after that. She blocked me right after that. What am I here playing around with? What am I here playing around with? So next time someone cops in here and tells them Czarr's just talking, and show them this live stream. Show them this live stream. And if I have to, if I hear her saying anything, I'll just out this whole post. You got it verbatim, verbatim. I stand on it. In the court of law, on my life, I stand on it. These are the type of conversations I have with people directly affiliated. And you think I'm supposed to believe something different? Oh, you're an upstanding friend. You love that day. Being at Riva right away, somehow. In the ER, being there right after. Showing up to the memorial all day long like a Muppet. You're a Muppet. Showing up all day long, just he's the same. What you smiling about? You even said seeing him in a casket. Really? No. Really? Really? Seeing him in a casket was part of the day you loved? Then you went into a narrative at the end and you said, I'm not lying to you either. Oh, they're calling because the noise. Oh, yeah, F that. Now, y'all going to hear me answer the phone. They don't like the noise. Hold on. Never mind. She stopped calling. I'm going to tone it down some. But I just had to read that to y'all. Let him show up at the door. I'll open it up like, yeah, whatever. Somebody complaining. It's next door. I heard his voice. I'll get to see him tomorrow. Look him in his eyes. Like, what you complaining about? Guys, do y'all see where I'm coming from? Does anyone see where I'm coming from? Please. Does anyone see? You know, I'm done with the action. I already got it out my system. Do you guys see? Do you guys understand? Do you see where I'm coming from? 'Cause Yeah, and if they knock on the door, I'm gonna hop up. I'm running to the door. Do you guys see what I'm talking about? Do you get me? Hold on. I'm running to the wrong. Hello? Oh, sorry about that. Oh, my fault. Sorry about that. They said my TV was too loud. It's all rights reserved for television. TV stations hit me up, hopping the messages. They said my TV was too loud. I got that TV voice. What, guys? I can't make this up. I can't make this up. I can't make this up. I can't, guys. I can't make this stuff up. I'm not lying to y'all. So that was in October. Imagine what type of investigation I went into after someone said that to me. Guys, shout to the commenters. I'm sorry, y'all. I wasn't interacting. I got into the zone. I'm sorry. I couldn't take it no more. I know she's the one telling people I'm doing stuff, like just doing behind the back stuff. I had to do it, y'all. I'm sorry. That had to be known. That's the problem I have. That's the type of stuff that goes on. That's the type of stuff that goes on. I can't make that stuff up. That stuff, it can't be made up. That's the reality of it. That's the reality of it. That's what I read. That's what I read. Now, I want every commenter, think if someone sent you a message like that, what you would be thinking. What would you be thinking? What would you be thinking? Guys, I love that day. Who loved that day? Then you named all the worst parts of his life, the end of his life, as a day you loved. You named his demise as a day you loved. Does anyone else get me? Am I alone here? The day he died was a day you loved. You didn't just, it was enjoyable. Oh, I just kind of liked it. You loved it. Tomorrow, we're going to just dig deeper. I'm going to get in touch with the other guy. I'm going to get Queen up here on the phone. If Zabella is doing well, she's going to get on the phone and give us an update. Guys, he said he loved that day. He loved it. She said she loved it. She loved that day. Loved it. Loved it. Let me read that last part again. I'm going to read it. No emotion. I'm going to read it how it is. He's nobody. Stop giving him attention. He literally saw attention off of X Death. That soldier kid, I get that. And effed up the whole reality of what happened to him. I get that. Yes, I do know way more about it than you. You know more than me. Because I was here through everything. And I loved that day. Whether you want to believe me or not at this point, why would I even waste my time lying to you? Dom and I have spoken, and he speaks with Cleo often. Then you have the nerve to name what you loved. You name it. I was at Riva right away. I was at the ER right after, and I was at the fan memorial all day long. I saw him in the casket. Guys, Guys, she said she loved being at Riva Motorsports where he was attacked. The ER, where he was fighting for his life. Where he was dying at. He was dying. Then you went on to say you went to his death, his burial. Then saw him in a casket and you loved that day. You loved it. You loved it. You loved it. You said you loved it. Then you say a lot of other stuff. I'm not lying to you either. You double down. You double down that you love that day. No, Alexis Arissa. She meant she loved that day. No, it's not stalking. It's not going. She loved that day. She was there at where he was mortally wounded. When he went to the ER. She loved that. You loved that day. You were there for everything. You said you were there for everything, which means you loved more than that. And I'm wrong. I'm wrong because of how I'm doing it. But I continually still give these people a chance to speak up about it. But all they want to do is slander. All they want to do is say stuff to try and be smart. Yo, this is crazy. This is crazy. It is crazy. It's very crazy. That's why I do the way I do with this series. I don't do it because I need a bunch of views. I do it because I'm serious about it. When she said that, I knew I was doing the right thing. When she said that, I knew I was doing the right thing. Guys, that's just one of the many things she said. I don't see the commenter here with me that saw the other stuff. The other stuff is just as crazy. Guys, I can't make this stuff up. I can't. I'm talking about Lil Panamera, Panama. Panama is the girl that hopped in the comments as Van Pansy and was going at me and the commenters. She personally messaged me those things. And if you didn't catch everything I read it from start to finish, leaving nothing out. I saved it all because I showed Dom and I asked him, since that's her friend. Now, remember, she said that's her friend. I asked him. He said, I have no clue. He's like, that sounds crazy. He agreed. We're all using the same word. Crazy. You got to be crazy to say something like that. I'm going to be back with you guys tomorrow. Thank you for rocking with me. Tomorrow's going to be heat. I'm getting in touch with mad people. We're going to all be up on here. I'm going to ask them about that. That's going to be a topic, but I'll let you guys hear it first. That's one of the many topics we're discussing. Instead of just busting it out tomorrow, I put emphasis on it tonight. Thank you, everybody, for rocking with me. Continuing. Go follow if you haven't. Go follow the Twitter. @ capital ALL capital CZARR. Also go over to Instagram, follow me on CZARR _ all rights reserved, one word. All rights reserved is one word after the underscore. Go over there, follow me there. If you can donate, if you can't, hit me up on Cash App, $ capital THE capital CZARR. You don't like that? PayPal.me / you know how it goes. The same, TheCzarr, capital THE capital CZARR. Support the channel. Thank you guys for rocking with me. We got more coming up tomorrow, and you know how I rock. All rights reserved.